Hi, I'm Dr. Bill McConnell, Director of Teacher Education here at Virginia Wesleyan University. I'd like to give you a little overview of our teacher education programs here. So, we have two major tracks, and if you'd like to become a teacher, you could take either one of these. We have an undergraduate program and a graduate program. The undergraduate would lead you to an endorsement in either elementary education or special education, depending on what track you choose. And then the 5-year programs, as you can see on your screen here, you've got several different options of content tracks. So there are actually 13 different content tracks that you can take, and they're listed here. And after you get that degree in that content area, a bachelor's degree in that content area, then you have a 1-year intensive Master of Arts program in education, which will lead to an endorsement in that content area. Our programs are unique and different than any other program in the state or probably the nation. And several of the things that make our program unique are the different partners we have and the type of university we are. So we have a really strong liberal arts curriculum that can provide both our undergraduate and our graduate programs a really broad and interdisciplinary base of knowledge. It's really great for undergraduates because that's exactly what our special education and our elementary education teachers need, and that's what the state asks for, is a broad liberal arts curriculum. So we can provide them that in 4 years. The graduate programs, because it's a content area major, they're able to get the broad liberal arts education, but also really be able to specialize in one content area, leading them to teach in the ability to teach in secondary school in a specific content area. I was talking about partnerships at the beginning here, and that is probably one of the major unique characteristics of our program, is that we have so many really strong partnerships. Probably leading that group of partnerships is our on-campus laboratory school, Tidewater Collegiate Academy. So no matter what age level you're planning to teach, or no matter what discipline you're planning to teach, you can just walk across campus and work with students, real students that are learning what you're going to teach, which is great. We also have all the districts around us. Many of them are leading schools in Virginia that we have partnerships with, and we provide diverse experiences for our teachers in those districts. Not only do we have partnerships with the public schools in our area, but we have private schools that we have partnerships with. We have educational organizations like Chesapeake Bay Academy, Chesapeake Bay Foundation, and probably one thing that would make all parents really happy is that we have this high employment rate. Not only in 2018, 2019, but also in 2020, we have had 100% of our graduates completing the program getting jobs in our area or beyond. So, and these are all teaching jobs, so it's really great, and we're super proud of that. In order to get into the program, it's not just I apply to Wesleyan, I want to be a teacher, and suddenly I'm in the program. In order to get into the teaching program or the education program, what you really need to be able to do is meet a certain amount of criteria. And this is because in order for our program to be accredited, we have to be a selective program. We're looking to provide our community with highly effective and ready to go into the workplace teachers. So of course the 2.8 GPA is something that we're asking for before you get into the program. Also, there are some licensure tests to take, but in general, just contact us and we can help you through the criteria for you to become a part of the education program. We have several educational experts and content experts that help us modify and keep our program up to date and ready for the contemporary times that we're in. And we're super happy that they're able to serve on our boards, and you may meet some of them while you're here at Wesleyan. Our programs are very, we provide innovative and experiential opportunities for all of our pre-service teachers. One of those is the Virginia Wesleyan Environmental Institute. That happens over the summer. Students in our program serve as counselors, research mentors, and actually do some research on the program itself. So this provides a really unique opportunity for Virginia Wesleyan students that just about no other university can provide. If you become a part of these programs, you can do some really awesome learning activities. You get to develop them and implement them. You see robotics here and a cardboard boat regatta, which was really fun. Oyster restoration with Virginia Institute of Marine Science. You get to plan and implement really cool activities with these people that really impact our community in positive ways. Being able to go out and teach on an ocean explorer vessel is just a phenomenal experience that not many pre-service teachers get, and we are able to provide that with the resources that we have at Wesleyan. Another really innovative program is our partnership with YMCA Camp Red Feather. Over the summer, this is another summer program. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of students of all ages come to campus to take part in Camp Red Feather, but our students, our Virginia Wesleyan students, lead a couple weeks of that camp for educational activities. And you can see some of the hands-on activities with tech here, and dry ice, and working with native species on our campus. Another program that we have, this one happens during the typical semesters of your stay here at Wesleyan, is the Downstream Collaborative Project. This isn't only for Virginia Wesleyan students that are in the education program, but it's interdisciplinary, but the education program leads it. So we end up having several different learning stations across campus where our teacher candidates are able to lead stations, many of them with really cool technology like this down at the bottom right-hand corner, the augmented reality sandbox where rain actually falls from your hand. You actually have to be there to really get the full effect of it, but it's really some of the sessions that we do here are like no other. The on-campus lab school, as mentioned earlier, is something where you can come in at any time and mentor students, teach students, and it's just a really great asset for our program. We have several different other structured experiences. We provide, the professors actually go out with you and provide support for you in your early courses, and then as it goes, you get to develop your own lessons and implement them with the professors there again. And then later, the professors sort of allow you to go in with just the cooperating teacher and start having experiences with the cooperating teacher, and you end up with more and more responsibility until you get to your student teaching. Now, some of these experiences you get are very innovative. For example, down here at the bottom right-hand corner, this is a group of students that came in to do 3D printing, but our Virginia Wesleyan pre-service teachers were the ones who led that lesson. So being able to do really innovative learning activities with the surrounding areas is really neat. Not only are we going into public schools, but we're going out into public For example, the Oceana Air Show, we go and do some educational stations there. We go to Sliver Library down on the right hand side here is one of our students reading a book in a spaceship fort that the students have built. Also, not only do we go out in our area, but there are several study away opportunities either before you go to student teaching or during your student teaching. Practicum, you'll end up with 50 hours in a school. That's in your fall of your senior year typically, and then student teaching typically happens in the spring of your student teaching, or spring of your senior year, and that's going to give you a lot of opportunities, honestly, to get a job. We've had several people hired during student teaching, which is really a great thing as well. So we're really happy that you're interested in the teacher ed programs here at Wesleyan. Please get in contact with our education program. Just check the website. It's got our number and several emails for faculty. Anybody would be more than willing to talk to you about our program, answer any questions or anything that you'd like to talk about. Thanks so much for your interest. I hope you enjoyed this overview.